Hey guys, it's me. So I'm here with Charlie today. We're going to be working on some training. So the first thing we're going to do is go over the list of tools that I had listed. You don't have to have all of them. I've found that some of them I don't enjoy using as much anymore, like the clicker. But if you feel comfortable with that, you can use it. I'm really hoping he doesn't pee on the floor behind me, but so the clicker, you can do crate training, like a bed. You can, I've trained to the bed specifically if I'm not having the bed in the crate. Crate training is always a good thing. Teaching your dog how to use a crate, especially a puppy, is always a good thing because when you leave, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to trust a puppy in my home. So some other things are going to be a leash. I just use a slip lead. It's easy to get on and off, and they respond pretty well with it. The other thing obviously is treats. You can use, so we're going to call this a lure. The lure is a treat. They're synonymous. And you're just using the lure kind of as a magnet to the dog to get him to go and do the things that you want him to do. So you lure him into the behavior or the positions that you want him to, and then you reward him, saying, yep, that's the behavior that I want. So obviously it works for Charlie. Some other types of lures would be things like toys or affection. So the three that I use are treats, toys, and affection. You're gonna find that different dogs respond differently to different lures. So I have a bird dog and he could care less once he gets outside about a treat. So a lot of times I'll use toys to get his attention and to keep him engaged. Charlie responds great to the treats. They're just his kibble. I choose kibble because A, it's cheaper for me. If I do a lot of training with my dogs, I don't have to buy separate treats. But also I know it's going to be okay on his stomach. A lot of times dogs have digestion issues, specifically puppies, when they're switching foods and things like that. So that's just what I'm using today. I did do a little bit of training with him prior. I tried to make another video, but it came out terribly. So we're working with Charlie. He's about 17 weeks old, and he is my current foster dog. All right, so what I'm gonna first do is put the lead on his head. You know, this gets a dog used to working on a leash. A lot of times I'll show the dog what it is before I'm using it, just to familiarize themselves with the tools that I'm using. Makes things a little bit easier. Okay, grab a handful of treats. I'm going to lure him back. Sit. Sit. Good sit. Yes. And not only did I give him the reward, but I'm giving him a verbal reward as well. Down. Luring him down. Good boy. Up and treat. Okay, I'm going to move back a little so you guys can see me a little bit better. So very simple commands. Charlie, sit. Good boy. Yes. Charlie, down. And if he doesn't listen, go back to sit. Good boy. Down. Yes. Up. Yes. Come. Yes. Sit. Down. Up. Yes. So pretty simple. He responded really well. Like I said, I've done a little bit of training with him by now, so he kind of knows the commands. But again, you're just using this to lure him back into the seated position. If he doesn't sit, sometimes I push the butt down, then treat. So that he's understanding, like, as you're moving him down into the seated position, that this is the behavior that you want, and then you reward him. All right, that's it.